Hey, you guys, I'd like to welcome you to Speak to Sports, the number one sports channel. My name is Cindy, and with my co host Elijah, we want to get right into it. We know that we have a game with the Commanders versus the Eagles. And guess what? Jalen Hurts is not going to start. So we're using our backup quarterback, Tanner McGee, and we know what's going to happen with all the sports channels. They're going to do the comparison, but we're going to jump ahead of it, and we want to hear from you. What do you feel about the comparisons between Jalen Hurts, the Super Bowl MVP quarterback, versus a backup who's only had probably 1 or 2 games? Let's go.
Quarterback Tanner McKee is about to get a huge opportunity. And there are quite a few guys that I am going to be excited to watch on Sundays. It all starts with quarterback Tanner McKee. It seems like every time this guy gets an opportunity to play, whether it's in the preseason or the regular season, he makes the most of it. Last year, we saw him come in during the second half of a Week 17 game against Dallas, where he threw 2 touchdowns and helped seal a division-clinching Eagles victory. And then the very next week, he got the start against the New York Giants at home, and he looked really good once again, throwing for 269 yards on 66% completion in 2 touchdowns. So you better believe that I expect him to come in here in this game against the Commanders and look good once again. And you also better believe that he's ready for this opportunity as well.
Obviously super excited for the opportunity, but I feel like each week leading up I've been preparing like I'm going to play in case I do. So I feel like the preparation's been pretty similar. It's nice to get more reps in practice, obviously. But yeah, really excited for the opportunity. Obviously with
A lot of people, we're excited about him starting this week. My only concern is that the comparison is going to be made between unproven player Tanner McGee compared to a 2-time Super Bowl quarterback that won a Super Bowl and is now the current MVP. And I don't like when someone get out there and they're playing one game when Jalen Hurts he's proven to be a phenomenal quarterback, whether you like him or not, whether you approve of him or not. But guess what? Other quarterbacks, they have the stats, but Jalen Hurts, he has the wins. And I prefer the wins.
more reps, you get more confidence, you have that good chemistry with the guys around you. So obviously feel like I have a good feel, can play fast. I feel like as a quarterback, it's really big to be able to play and just react to the game instead of trying to think of what's my job, what's my footwork, what's everybody else doing. You can just play and react. And so I feel like I've gotten to that point and feel comfortable doing that.
I'm curious to hear your predictions for how many yards and touchdowns you expect Tanner McKee to throw for in this game. Give me those down in the comments below.
We want to give a shout out to Philly Fan 21 for this video. And there's some things that was said in this video that I agree with and some things that I don't agree with. I don't agree with what the media does when it comes to Eagles quarterbacks. The Eagles had taken 85 years to win a Super Bowl. And now that we have won 2 Super Bowls and we've had 3 trips to the Super Bowls, I feel like people are taking, I don't know necessarily the fans, but the media. It's like they take and they find everything possible wrong with the Eagles. I have never seen in my life a team win a championship and scrutinized like the Eagles have been. I don't care if it's gymnastics, if it's tennis, baseball, basketball. I have never seen the Warriors go through all this after winning a championship. I just feel as though that because now that we have a winning franchise quarterback, now people want him to look like Lamar Jackson. They want him to look like Josh Allen. They want him to look like Prescott or Baker Mayfield. They want him to look like someone that doesn't win. None of those quarterbacks have won Super Bowls, but he is compared to them and he is expected to play like them. He has had, I believe, 3 different O-line coaches in the last few years, and he has to adapt. They're not playing on his strengths. Plus, this season, which I have a humongous problem with, is that they want him to focus on playing with one player in mind, and that's A.J. Diva Brown. They don't want him to spread the ball and give the ball to other receivers, like the other one, Devontae, or give it to a tight end, or give it more to Saquon, get our running game going, let Saquon get his feet underneath his legs. Things like what we used to do when we wanted to win the Super Bowl. This year became A.J. Diva Brown's year. He pushed Smitty out of the way. He was going to have all-time year career winning season until A.J. Brown started complaining. But guess how? He's a captain, which they need to strip him of because all the chaos that he caused this year. That's not a leader. Leaders don't lead like that. He needs to be a follower. And he's a poor example for the rest of it. They wanted to focus on this man. He started hollering, talking about, oh, the offense, this. He was complaining while they were winning. Who does that? He was complaining coming off of a Super Bowl championship. Who does that? And it's been downhill this whole season. Now, what I know is going to happen is that Tanner McKee, he's going to get out there and they're going to be like, oh, look how he played. Look at Tanner McKee. Oh, he needs to be started. See how he throws down the middle. See how Tank is running through the ball. He's so much better than Jalen Hurts. But he doesn't have credentials because they're going to judge this off of one game. They're going to judge how great he is or how much better he is. I know it's coming. ESPN, First Things First, First Take, Speak Easy, all these shows, Shannon Sharp, they're all going to go at Jalen Hurts because they're going to want to highlight an unproven quarterback. I'm not saying he's not a good backup. He is, but he's not Jalen Hurts. And I don't like what I know that's coming is that they are going to compare him to our Super Bowl winning quarterback. And that's what happens when you start winning. All the haters come out. All the people say, I want you to do it like this, do it like that. Oh, give AJ the ball. Giving damn AJ the ball. Guess what? Every game we lost was giving AJ the ball. Now, the thing about Tanner McKee, he doesn't have A.J. Brown out there that he got to focus on one player. Now, you got people, O-lines, no matter how great an O-line is, they're still trying to go after the quarterback. So he doesn't have to, oh, where's A.J. at? Oh, he's not running fast now. I got to wait for him. I got to keep people off me. I got to try to get him. Where is he? He got to focus on one player instead of scoping the field and looking for that open player like most quarterbacks. But they put that bullshit on Jalen Hurts this year, and I don't like it. You had that freaking A.J. Brown disguising, about the offense. He don't give a damn about Philadelphia offense. He only gives a damn about what he looks like in his stats. He don't give a damn if they ever win another Super Bowl. That's not his goal. His goal is make history with the Eagles. I want to be the best wide receiver, which he is not, that Philadelphia ever had. But if you give Devontae Smith the same number of targets per game, what are we talking about, 11 targets per game, 12 targets per game? He's getting more targets than he has in his entire career in order for him to break a record. But I'm just waiting for the headlines because I know there's no shade to Tanner. You just caught in the crossfire of the media because that's what we like to do. We like to put greatness down. And see, the thing with Jalen Hurts is when you're not aggressive, when you're not a bully, when you're not that complainer, the media's going to come for you. When you're someone like Draymond Green, A.J. Brown, these whining, crying players that think they so special when they not, you AJ, you're all right. Yeah, you good, but you're not the best wide receiver. I'd rather have a wide receiver that can perform like Smitty than to have someone causing the chaos that this man has caused this year because he's so special. And how the quarterback has been forced. And they like, what's wrong? The quarterback has been forced to throw that man the damn ball. But guess what? They're going to be highlighting Tanner. He going to get out there and he going to throw to this receiver. And he going to find this open man down the field, center field, He's going to be able to play like most quarterbacks. But Jalen Hurts is not given that privilege because of the diva that cried and whined about him. And he tried to camouflage and talk about the offense. Well, how come? Look, give Smitty the ball. Give him 11 targets. Give Smitty 12 targets a game. Give him the same opportunity. Give Saquon more of an opportunity. Give some of the tight ends a more opportunity. What's his name? Goddard? Give him more opportunity. A quarterback has to run his offense. A quarterback needs to make the decisions out there because he can look at the field. But he got to do what the O-line coach is saying. And then they want him to satisfy the biggest, loudest mouth in the game that has destroyed this freaking team. And the worst thing to have on your team or even in business, to have an employee in some or a coworker that you got to deal with their mouths every day. They bring all that drama. And I know it's coming. They're going to compare. They're going to say how much better he is. But he, one game is not a proven record. 2 games is not a proven record. They thought that about Dart. Look at his record now. They throw people out there, and it's a difference when you're playing consistently. When Jalen Hurts is taking us, guess what, to playoffs every year? Really? Every year? 2 Super Bowls? Won the Super Bowl, was the best player in 2 Super Bowls, MVP of the current Super Bowl, and he been going through, this should have been his best year to enjoy the victory. That y'all stole his joy and the victory of winning. Philadelphia got to, y'all got to support your damn quarterback. Y'all can't let everybody trash him. Guess what? We're winning. I don't care about no damn AJ stats. Let him go back to the Titans that's never going to win a Super Bowl. And then he can be highlighted and he can break records and they can just, and Cam Ward, Cam Ward, much love for you. You're just on a horrible team. He can throw him the ball all day. That's the type of team he needs to be on because the team of champions, like, there's so much talent on the Eagles and he wants all the focus. I hear his name more than anything. All you do is be a complainer. Anyway, you guys, let me go to the next video because I'm just disgusted with him.
Day Football Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Tanner Mckee gets the nod on Sunday. I'm not wasting 1 second of my time comparing what Mckee does to Jalen Hurts. Because franchise quarterbacks, they're measured over time.
Thank you.
Backup quarterbacks are measured in moments. And this will be a fun moment to watch Tanner Mckee. And I expect him to play well because I think he can handle this job. Okay? I think he is smooth as a backup quarterback. But it's not the same as what Jalen goes through on a week-by-week basis, on a year-by-year basis. The pressure, the defensive coordinators watching film, the list goes on and on and on. So my question to you on this Football Friday, 215-592-9494. Will you be comparing what the offense looks like with Tanner Mckee on Sunday to what we witnessed with Jalen through the first 16 games?
Absolutely.
See,
that's exactly what's going to happen. No doubt on Monday morning, all your favorite sports commentators are going to be doing a comparison, especially if he has a great game. The Commanders are all beaten down right now anyway. They're using their 3rd string quarterback. The team is broken down. They have nothing to lose at this point. So it wasn't worth it for the Eagles to have their starters out there when they can allow them to rest. Why risk injury when there's nothing gained by winning this game? But what they're going to do, because when Jalen Hurts went through that slump because he was forced to throw that goddamn A.J. Brown, everyone was like, oh, he needs to be benched. The media. Philadelphia media, you know who you are, the WIP, who's on there now. Y'all, oh, we need to bench Jalen. Oh, we need to put Tanner McGee out there, an unproven quarterback that played one good game, and you want to replace him with a quarterback that's taken us to the playoffs, the last 5 or 6 years, and to 2 Super Bowls? Are y'all insane? I'll be so happy when they get A.J. Brown. Bye. There's so much talent. We had Travis Hunter. He would go out there, Jalen Hurts. You would love Travis Hunter. He is not a complainer. He's about football. He's about team ball. He's about everyone being great. That's a leader. That's a captain. You have to be about the team. I don't know how y'all made A.J. Brown a captain because he's not a team leader. He's an individual leader. I would love to see someone like Travis Hunter or one of these other young wide receivers out there. They will ball the hell out. They will ball out. But we got this guy that think he's slow. He's butterfingers. He drops all these balls. You're not always open when in the league you're number 165 for separation. You can't even separate, talking about you always open. You can't hold on to the ball. And then you getting all the targets so you can look good. All that pressure on Jalen Hurts. Jalen, you got to speak. You're the quarterback. You're going to have to look. You can't be passive in this world. You got to speak the hell up because people will walk all over you. They need to show you the utmost respect. Philadelphia been able to celebrate parades and winning championships. You're the most decorated quarterback we ever had. You're the most successful quarterback we've ever have had in Philadelphia. And this is the kind of reward you get, this bullshit, even from our own media, Philadelphia media. Are you kidding me? No, he's not Baker Mayfield, and he's still young. Jalen Hurts, he's been in 2 Super Bowls. He's only 27. He's young. He's still growing and learning. He needs a coach like what Caleb Williams have on the Bears, Ben Johnson. Damn. If he had Ben Johnson, Jalen wouldn't be, he would be competing for Tom Brady's record. That's how awesome. Look what Ben Johnson has done with Caleb and the Bears. They like one of the number 1 teams freaking in football. It matters who your coaches are. All this matters. And Jalen has to work with this bull crap. Then he got this one player poisoning the whole team with his selfishness. It needs to stop. I am so fed up with this dude. I'll be so happy when they get rid of this guy. I'm really done had it with him.
Football Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Tanner McKee gets the nod on Sunday. I'm not wasting 1 second of my time comparing what McKee does to Jalen Hurts. Because franchise quarterbacks, they're measured over time.
Thank you.
Backup quarterbacks are measured in moments. And this will be a fun moment to watch Tanner McKee. And I expect him to play well because I think he can handle this job. Okay? I think he is smooth as a backup quarterback. But it's not the same as what Jalen goes through on a week-by-week basis, on a year-by-year basis. The pressure, the defensive coordinators watching film, the list goes on and on and on. So my question to you on this Football Friday, 215-592-9494. Will you be comparing what the offense looks like with Tanner McKee on Sunday to what we witnessed with Jalen through the first 16 games? Franchise quarterbacks are measured over time. Backup quarterbacks are measured in moments.
He said it. That's right. Franchise quarterbacks are measuring time and backups are measured in moments.
Backup quarterback Tanner Mckee is about to get a huge opportunity. And there are quite a few guys that I am going to be excited to watch on Sundays. It all starts with quarterback Tanner Mckee. It seems like every time this guy gets an opportunity to play, whether it's in the preseason or the regular season, he makes the most of it. Last year, we saw him come in during the second half of a Week 17 game against Dallas, where he threw 2 touchdowns and helped seal a division-clinching Eagles victory. And then the very next week, he got the start against the New York Giants at home, and he looked really good once again, throwing for 269 yards on 66% completion in 2 touchdowns. So you better believe that I expect him to come in here in this game against the Commanders and look good once again. And you also better believe that he's ready for this opportunity as well.
Obviously super excited for the opportunity, but I feel like each week leading up I've been preparing like I'm going to play in case I do. So I feel like the preparation's been pretty similar. It's nice to get more reps in practice, obviously. But yeah, really excited for the opportunity. Obviously,
this is like a preseason game, but it's okay because we're here for it. We're going to react about everything that's said, and we coming for you. All those supposed to be fake fans or whatever from Philadelphia, you need to show up for your quarterback. And we have a quarterback like Tanner Mckee that's playing well. You don't have to stomp on Jalen, the Super Bowl MVP, to make him look good. I hate that when people feel like they got to step on you so they can rise above you, like put someone down to put someone up. It don't work like that. Jalen Hurts has earned the respect every year playoff. And if we're not in the playoffs, we win. We go to playoffs and Super Bowls. That's our record now. Playoffs and Super Bowls. I guess we're taking all that for granted. Like, what do you want, Philadelphia? Do you want stacks or do you want wins? What do you want? We have to make up our mind. What's the end game here? What's the goal?
215-592-9494. Will you be comparing the 2 quarterbacks this upcoming Sunday? Let's take a listen to Mike Garafolo, who talked about Tanner Mckee getting the nod. This is what he had to say.
I'm buying because of the legend of Tanner Mckee. If you don't know who Tanner Mckee is, you don't live in Philadelphia, because Tanner Mckee has been discussed a bunch to the point where folks have said, why don't we start Tanner Mckee over Jalen Hurts, the Super Bowl MVP? Yeah. A guy who's taken us to two Super Bowls. Well,
these guys.
Tanner McKee's going to come in. He's going to play well because he's played well before. If I know Philadelphia, don't you worry. They will be measured in their approach, and they will not. But this is a sign of him being the best quarterback on our roster. None of that. You won't hear any of that in Philly. Yeah, you're going to hear plenty of it. But I think Tanner Mckee could lead the Eagles to a victory that they need, and they might get themselves into the 2 seed. We'll see.
All right, so he brought it up. This town will react a certain type of way. When you do that, this leads to shortcut conclusions. And that's not acceptable, in my opinion. It's not.
It's not.
There's
acceptable.
less on his plate, operation-wise. It's not apples to apples. You see guys like Jackson Dart, for example. When you first get thrown in there, fun. Things change rather quickly in this league. And that's not the knock, Mckee. I'm just saying. We can't be disrespecting who Jalen Hurts is, what he's accomplished, what he can continue to do, and who he is because of a game week 18 with Tanner Mckee. I know how you are. I'm trying to get out in front of it.
I'm here for it.
Because a lot of you are nasty, and I don't do nasty.
What you do?
I do respect. And that's what Jalen Hurts deserves, the respect.
He deserves it.
Let's go to the phones. Fast.
Just like he said, this is my, I like to give credit where credit is due, give honor where honor is due. Jalen Hurts, he deserves the respect. He deserves, how many people can say that they have a quarterback other than Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs that have taken them the last few years to a Super Bowl and has won a Super Bowl and has become MVP? Hi, you guys. Welcome to Speak the Sports. And my name is Cindy. Thanks for joining us. Please don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. This is a brand new channel. It's like maybe 1 month old. So I do appreciate you for all those sports fans. We are brand new, but we need 50 subscribers to go live. And we're going to be covering Shedeur Sanders. I've been following his career since he was at Jackson State. And Travis Hunter. I've been following Cam Ward, Caleb Williams. I know I haven't been getting to know. I've just been focusing on the Eagles because of the fact that this is a winning franchise quarterback. This is a winning Super Bowl team. And I have never seen a team drag so much because of a diva player. A diva player. He's been news all year. And the more they focus on him, the more they lose. If they go into the playoffs, I'm calling it right now. And if Jalen got to keep on throwing the ball to that goddamn AJ Diva Brown, they will lose. Because they still doing it. The last game that they had, which he, of course, still was dropping the ball, who did they play? The Bills. And then he even that game, first half of the game, still had to throw to AJ Diva Brown. Still doing it. Because that coach, that O-line coach, trying to satisfy me. Is everybody scared of AJ Diva Brown? That y'all can't spread the ball? Let freaking the quarterback control the freaking offense. He's the one with the football. He sees what's out there. Let him control the freaking offense. When AJ don't play, when they played against the Giants, that was one of the best team balls they had this whole season when AJ Diva Brown was hurt. AJ, take the freaking season off. Because they do real well without you. The quarterback plays stress-free. It matters when AJ Brown is not on the field, when he doesn't have to throw to him. Then they all play well. How come they play so much better without him? And they win so much better without him. No interceptions. What did Jalen have in that Giants game? 427 yards. Saquon had 150 rushing yards. The whole team overall played so much better when that dude wasn't there. That says a lot. But no, we know the media it's about stats. But while every one of those quarterbacks, from Lamar Jackson losing, Daniels have lost, Baker Mayfield hasn't won a Super Bowl, Josh Allen hasn't won a Super Bowl. None of these people win the Super Bowls, but the quarterback that's been going to the Super Bowl for the last few times in the last few years is the one that's scrutinized. Make it make sense. Anyway, you guys, I'm sorry for my rant, but God bless you. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. My name is Cindy. This is called Speak to Sports, and we're going to be covering a lot more sports, but I've just been stuck on the Eagles right now. I do have other channels. This is new. I've only been doing this for the last few weeks. Please help and support. We're going to get better. I'll get better. But I'm a rant all the time, so I can't help that. I love football. I love sports. I'm athletic. I love it, love it, love it. So anyway, you guys, thanks for joining in. I'm trying to get it together. See, I want to do this show. We're going to be all right, you guys. Thanks for joining us. I was trying to put some music on that we could leave with some music, but I'm still learning how to use this. So I don't know why it's not playing. So anyway. Oh, there we go. We want to leave with some music. Not loud enough, but thanks for joining us. Peace out. Happy New Year's. God bless you. And I hope that you have a great rest of your evening. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Peace out.